Well, this is going to be a very close matchup. Alternate Attacks will be wanting revenge, and they have been able to warm up a little bit today as well, beating Method to Madness earlier, 14-12. MCES, their first matchup of today, but it is Ast attacking first here with the Lava Loon, and interestingly, 2 Ice Hounds.
Yeah, and Ash did earlier go with the Skelly Donut Lalo, trying to take down this clan castle, and the scatter shot does get hit by one of the mortar shots, but the CC does go down. Can he get the scatter shot? Yes! The scatter goes down, Judo.
Wow, he used the invisibility spell right at the last second, really getting maximum value there. But like you said, the clan castle and scattershot going down means he's already got huge value, doesn't have to worry about clan castle troops, particularly with his hero dive. And here they move in towards the town hall and multi-target inferno compartment.
Yeah, if this queen can grab the town hall with the unicorn honor, the king looking to take down the multi, that royal champion, like you mentioned, with his royal champion coming in at 3 o'clock. One ground skeleton tries to stop this king, but is not going to do much. Another skeleton does pop near the town hall, but the queen is looking perfectly safe. And Judo, if he can grab this town hall, it's setting up to be a beautiful attack so far.
He still has the queen ability, pops it early just to secure that, and I think that means he can then just start focusing on the rest of the attack. Look at all of the giant bombs next to that town hall. Also pop the tornado trap.
Yeah,
but he's getting huge value here with the hero dive.
Perfectly placed balloon there to pull the sticking air mine. The stone slammers coming right around to dodge the poison of the town hall, and here comes the double ice hound, so he doesn't have to worry about freezes as he pushes his way around. If he can time it perfectly, let's see if the hound pops. Will it grab the multi and the queen? Come on, and it does.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
I mean, we could see that coming, but the vision of Ast to actually plan that is incredible. And look at the amount of balloons, Carbon, moving over this area with the Stone Slammer as well. The second Ice Hound freezes the Eagle. This is incredible, and I can't see anything other than a 3-star at this point.
No, he is absolutely incredible here, going 9 for 9 in his attacks. Who can stop this man as of alternate attacks? Getting another 3-star with the Skelly Donut Lalo, showing exactly how to get it done. I really think he's ending with more balloons than he started, Judo.
I think he probably does. If there were, you know, plenty inside the Stone Slammer there. I am in awe watching that attack. 3 stars it is for Ast. Plenty of time left. And the Ice Hound really is something that's a little bit more specialized, particularly when you can plan where it will pop in order to get the value that he did. That was just incredible. I'm speechless.
I am speechless as well. We're taking a look at the post-attack stats. And look at that, the Skelly Donut Lalo using the Ice Hounds. I don't use the Ice Hounds all too often, but he's making me want to use it even more because I'm using the super wall breakers, maybe sneaky goblins in my attacks. But the use of the freeze effect from the Ice Hound, once it does pop, is well worth it. And he showed it right here.
Particularly because he used a lot of his spell capacity for the Skelly Donut in the center. So it is try hard of MCES to try and push back at alternate attacks right out of the gates. They have secured their opening 3-star, and MCES will very much be looking to do the same.
He is looking to answer with an own 3-star for MCES. Coming with the Queen charge into the Lalo. He's got 4 rages. He's got 2 super wall breakers. Is he going to break in near the Eagle? It's not looking like it. The Queen's going to walk her way up. The one jump spell is in the core of the base, which he's going to have to pull this clan castle. There's going to be a lot of damage on this Queen, so we've got to see if he can keep her alive.
Tryhard is a very proficient Lalo attacker, and he likes any type of Lalo. He had me a little bit scared there as well, waiting on the Queen health, but he's timed it perfectly with that rage spell, just sneaking in balloons. I wonder if he's going to start the Lalo on the Eagle, or maybe just send the Royal Champion there, Carbon.
Yeah, he's blipping. Here comes the blip right out of the corner of the screen. I see it gonna pop right there. Looking to pull the clan castle with the Yetis. Goblins come out, already dealt with some headhunters. Trying to take care of the royal champion on the top side. So many different parts are moving while the blimp, while the queen are going. The king is also breaking in towards the scatter shot.
I mean, we are having a hard enough job watching the attack. Tryhard is having to perform this, moving his focus left and right in order to get the spells absolutely perfect. And I can't believe how good of a job he has done here. Even just look at the balloon and minion moving in for that wizard tower. Queen again with a slither of health as the rage spell comes in. But he's managed to save the ability here, which is going to be crucial as she jumps into the center of the base.
Especially with that back end queen there. The king is kind of protecting the queen. They're using the rage spell to keep her going. But this queen can have access to the town hall if he wants to pop this ability, which is perfect. Now the road champion coming in toward the left side, finds some Teslas. The Grand Warden has yet to be deployed, finally dropping in towards that bottom scatter shot. But the queen, she's clearing the town hall here.
She is getting absolute maximum value. Incredibly planned. Look at the headhunters moving in to try and get to the Archer Queen, but she's jumped the wall and gone after the Lava Hound. I don't think that's the end of the world, Carbon, because he still has a lot of troops here moving through. Freezes that enemy queen, so his Archer Queen can take her down, and I think it's super close. Moving down to the end here, but the balloons should be able to clean up.
Hopefully there is just a ground expo. The Grand Warden is full health here, but the time we've seen in multiple wars here today that it's come down to the final seconds with 17 left. The balloon splits off. One of them goes to the storage. Come on, he has the enough time with 10 seconds now. The minion should grab the camp, and then the Warden, not much health left, and there it is. Tryhard answers with a 3-star of his own for MCES.
We expected nothing less from this war. I thought I was going to do an Itsu there and just make sure that I'd, right out of the gates, jinxed somebody. But fortunately, Tryhard does pull it through. 3 stars, 252. So he had plenty of time left, actually. And wow, neck and neck, Carbon, with 1 attack, 3 stars each. Anybody's game.
It really is anyone's game. And MCS, they're looking to answer, and they want to defeat Atn.attax 2 times in a row because they took them down in the pre-qualifiers. But Atn.attax, they're ready. They don't want that to happen. And boom, coming in to answer for another 3-star, hopefully to put on the board. The Blimp's pushing its way in towards the Eagle. He's going to pop it here with the Invis. Oh, is the Super Wizards? Okay, they're still alive there. He's looking to help grab this value.
I think he wanted the Super Wizards inside that little compartment so he could get the scatter as well. Giant Bomb does huge damage. He altered the position of the invisibility to make sure they could at least get the Eagle. But I think Boom wanted a little bit more than that, Carbon.
He does have one more invisibility spell at this point. The Hound already popped, meaning there was not going to be any other traps also in the area, but he's not going to Lalo from there. But the Queen is still standing, so he's going to have to try to push his way around. And Judo, the one thing that he didn't do is lure out that clan castle.
Yeah, that is normally a huge part of the battle blimp as well. So he is going to be attacking the clan castle with a lot of firepower, and I think he sent the royal champion in here knowing that that is the case, because if the royal champion did not take out these couple of expos, the queen would be under so much damage and attacking the clan castle troops. So he's doing a good job adapting here, and he's just got to try and take out as much as he can to free up the Lalo.
Oh, what an invisibility. Yes, the boom takes out the scatter shot. What a beautiful invisibility spell to force the RC to target that, so it helps clear this section, and he still gets the value that he wanted. And now here comes the Lalo, and one half of the base is gone. But Judo, we've talked about it before. We know where will the red air bombs be potential of this base. Watch out next to that multi-target Inferno.
Yeah, that is the dangerous part here. So I think he's trying to save that Warden ability as long as possible. Oh, he's missed a bunch of them. But let's find out. Hasting in. Gets the multi. Nothing yet. Nothing. Oh, there's a couple. Now, what I find funny here is sometimes the Barbarian King is left standing and you don't take him out with the Lalo. Look at the Queen down there. He wouldn't even have to get the Queen because a platform is already destroyed. It's actually the second multi that causes him the issue.
Oh, the top air defense is still standing, but the Archer is just out of range. The Owl, no! The Owl is stuck on the King. I guess the King is the better air defense at this point for the Warden and Owl. than the actual AD that's standing there, but the oh, there are the red air bombs right there. He just dodged it, but not able to get it. Finishes with a 97% 2-star. We were looking at the invisibility spell that the RC was able to help take down the scatter, but the pathing was unfortunate. It didn't have the push to the back end of the space here, Judo.
I mean, he had to send the Royal Champion in to that little compartment with the 2 expos and the scatter shot. But if the Wizards, the Super Wizards, had have been able to get that as planned, he'd have had the Royal Champion for anywhere in the base carbon. I think he did incredible to change things around. And if it had have gone to plan, there's no doubt in my mind that would have worked.
Yeah, this just shows the caliber of players here at this level. They can just adapt on the fly, and that is why a lot of them tend to stay very high in Legends, because you're hitting very ring-style bases or maxed-out bases, and if something goes wrong, they're going to have to react, and they do it so well. But Kingsman for MCES wants to put another triple and go back-to-back 3-stars. And can he do it with the Queen of Charge Lao, looking to push her into the enemy king, Royal Champion, Queen, the Clan Castle, Eagle Artillery, everything's in this bottom section here, Judo.
Yeah, he's done a really good job, actually, with the Royal Champion, just switching out that right-hand side as the Queen moves in. Now, interestingly, Kingsman said that the Queen Charge Hybrid was his favorite attack strategy. We were talking about Linade and that strategy earlier, so I wonder if he will switch up and use a Queen Charge into Lava Loon or something like that once it's his turn. Former MCES player, because you can see the Queen Charge is still very, very powerful. And if you can carve out a big enough section of the base, you can switch the attack strategy on the back end.
Absolutely, and as long as this Queen can stay alive through all this, that jump spell can give him access to the Town Hall. There's the Rage of Queen with the healers. The King's coming through, looking for this King to help run to the left side where the air defense is. And if he could keep this Queen going, it's going to rely on the huge charge. But Judo, notice the time. It's going to take forever for this Queen to finally make it to that Town Hall.
Yeah, I guess that's the positive of the Lava Loon over the Hybrid. It can be a little bit quicker, but you're right, we're already half of the way through. The Queen will be wanting to get the scatter shots and the Town Hall, and that sweeper continually pushing the healers back. Be a little bit of an issue here. It would be great if the Ram would open up the wall for the King to get into some of those buildings, but not quite working out so far. So the Stone Slammer moving in from that side.
At this rate, it's going to be a 1-minute Lalo finally deploying it. The Queen's going to be on the Town Hall. Took down one of the scatters. Pops the Queen ability. Another skeleton pops. But is it going to be enough? Yes, the Town Hall's been secured. But he needs to push his way into double multi-target Inferno here.
Oh, he's used the Rage for the Queen to get the scatter shot and move forward, because like we were saying in the last attack, the red air bombs are dangerous. Doesn't want to hit the poison. The Queen goes down, but does he have enough to move on through? There's the tornado trap to add salt to the wounds.
Oh, Boom is looking to hold the Kingsman here just to the 2-star. All the Stone Slammers pushing his way around. It's going to pop. Healers are pulling some Seeking Air Mines. But there's not too much left. The Hound is actually just sitting there, not doing much. It needs a push across the base. Finally, the balloons come out of the Stone Slammer, but he only got 18 seconds left. The Dragon is there as well. I don't know if the time is just on his side.
The Hound pops. Oh, it's going to be a high percentage, and it's... Can you believe it? It's actually going to be a lower percentage than Boom's attack, which means... It is still neck and neck, but alternate attacks are sneaking ahead with percentage.
Just barely ahead with that attack. We were talking about the time before, relying on the Queen to grab the Town Hall. She was able to do it, but he was not able to finish it off. The Warden ability was not able to protect all the loons as he was pushing through. We're taking a look at the 94% for this Queen Charge Lalo for Kingsman of MCES. We're going to have to see if alternate attacks can put a 3-star on the board, which they have been doing phenomenally in the last match. And if it's Linade, he is the biggest question mark to see if he lands, because he was only 1 for 8 in the 1 for 7 in the pre-qualifiers, failing earlier today. But it's not Linade right now, it's Yo-Yo. coming in with this time a Queen charge Lalo. He came in with the Sui Lalo before.
Yeah, he gained the name Lalo23 because of how good he is with the Lava Loon. He can do pretty much any style of Lava Loon and to the best capabilities in the world. Look at that invisibility spell just to allow the Queen through the single target Inferno. Rages to prompt the engagement of the enemy Queen and Clan Castle troops. Very calm and collected to start this attack, Carbon.
Looking really strong so far. The King's going to look to take down this scatter shot where the air defense is as well. Queen helps clear this Lava Hound. Doesn't have to worry about too much of this. He's got one more super wall breaker. Is he going to try to use it on this Queen here? The pathing is not the best. We'll have to keep our eye on where this Queen's going to go.
I think he wants her into the Town Hall. Once you get to the Wizard Tower, if he wall breaks, there you go, come on. As long as it busts that one wall, she can walk into the Town Hall area. That is phenomenal play. And does he just send the Stone Slammer into the center of the base, Carbon? That's the difficulty here, or maybe even the Royal Champion, because he's already taken out the Clan Castle troops.
Well, the Royal Champion just cleared the Eagle Artillery down. He's sending the Stone Slammer up top. Queen clears the Sweeper, so he doesn't have to worry about that at all. He's going to just move around the Town Hall poison perfectly here. And now starting the Lalo over on the left side with just over a minute 20 left on the clock. The Warren's pushing his way through. He's got some Headhunters to help take down the enemy Royal Champion. Yeah, beautiful job. And the Queen just burns her ability and finds the Tornado Trap.
The Ice Hound planning of alternate attacks on this wall has been incredible. And I love the fact that he's just powering the Queen through the wall. Look at all of the red air bombs there. And he dodges it. Queen going to battle through the wall and get the multi-target Inferno. He didn't need a wall breaker or a jump because he just sent the Lalo in quick enough to redirect her.
He just barely kept that Queen alive right there with the Rage Freeze. Unbelievable. And Yo-Yo adding another 3-star to the board for alternate attacks against MCES. Cynthia was not able to hold this one. And we're seeing again another Inferno Dragon coming out of the Stone Slammer, which lets them put a little bit more balloons. Actually, 6 of them, that one extra one, and a 3-star from Yo-Yo. And was able to keep this Queen alive, raging her up right there at the end, and took down that multi-target Inferno in the core.
It's those little differences that make a big change, and not taking anything for the Archer Queen meant he could just maximize the Lalo, but the blending of the phases of that attack was just incredible, perfectly timed. It's why they are the world champions at this stage, looking to qualify in this initial qualifying round like they did last year. But MCES, they have a different idea in mind. It's one of those ring-style bases that Remio is attacking, though, Carbon.
It is with the Zap. Lalo has 7 lightning here and drops the lightning right on top of that Queen. Does the Earthquake second, which can be a little bit risky because that builder could start repairing the building just enough to not let you take it down. But nonetheless, he takes the Queen, the Scatter, looking up, set this funnel up. No healers in with the Queen, so he's going to try to grab like value just like Volley did in one of the earlier war, but Volley used the blimp. Can he set the beautiful funnel and get this Queen to charge her way into the middle?
Look at the wide angle of attack that he has. The Royal Champion right across to the 10 o'clock area. Queen started with that wide area, and now they merge together with the log launcher to just have that pronged attack into the center. Log launcher already doing damage to the Town Hall. Ice Golem's moving out, though. This could be dangerous, freezing and pausing all of the heroes.
But he has the Warden Eternal Tome to protect everything right there. Ice Golems are protected, which means they can last a little bit longer and freeze this whole area up. But the big thing was the small detail of the ground skeleton that just helped pull Remio's King back into the core. Otherwise, he would have been running around. The King is now going to die off here, but the Queen is clearing the rest of the core of the space, and it's looking beautiful. Now the Lalo is flying around without the Grand Warden, though.
That's going to be interesting. The Grand Warden trying to get that multi-target Inferno, but didn't. And there's a Battle Builder healing it up as well. The balloons already dodging the multi-target Inferno to the other side of the ring. That's why he's now sending in a few reinforcement balloons. But at this stage, I think the balloons are just too thin, Carbon. They are moving in small groups and just getting picked off way too quickly.
That multi-target Inferno is actually 2 of them. We're seeing the anti-2-star bases with all multi-target Infernos, which does so much to your Lalo attacks. Remember, once you upgrade that Inferno Tower to max, you get that extra Inferno beam, which is huge difference from Town Hall 13 to Town Hall 14 to really help with those defenses.
I'm just stuck staring at all of the heroes and pets all standing with the stars above their heads in the center of the base there. Just an absolute onslaught of heroes with that poison of the Town Hall, and it really is dangerous, particularly when you have all of your high damage defenses together in the center and the Battle Builders clumped around it. That's why it is so impressive and working so well at Town Hall 14. Itsu referenced this earlier, but if the attack goes wrong, it is also a low percentage. So this one is only 82% for MCES, which drags the average down by quite a lot.
It does indeed, with alternate attack sitting at a 99 average destruction and 8 stars. Out of the 3 attacks, Remio only getting the 82% 2-star. And now the question is, was this Warden justified to send in with this charge? It turns out, it looks like he needed that Warden ability with the Lalo, because he did have 3 Ice Golems that could have protected the Queen and King into the core. But it's just that those balloons got picked off way too quick and just didn't have enough firepower to finish it off. And there it is with the Zap Ice Lalo, having the Ice Hounds in with this mix, but just wasn't enough.
I guess that's the difficulty of the ring style bases as well. How do you predict how much damage you're going to take? When the base is a bit more spread out, the DPS isn't there, it's a little bit easier to predict, but we mentioned this earlier, Carbon. Lenade moving in with his coveted Queen charge, but he is switching to the Lalo this time.
He is going to the Lalo. He loves his Queen charge hybrid, but it's not been working out for him. This is the question mark of alternate attacks. If Lenade triples, they are in a good spot. If he doesn't, then it could put them at a huge disadvantage, but we're already seeing they're already up by the start and percentage. So right now, Lenade charging this Queen into the Town Hall can grab the Town Hall here, the enemy Queen, quite a bit of value, including that Clan Castle.
Looking good so far, although just as I say that, he loses a healer. We do know how good Lenade is. He has bags of experience, Vice World Champion for the first World Championship. But if his attack is anything like the first one, it keeps this war neck and neck. But look at the Archer Queen down there, Carbon. Wow. Super minions doing huge damage. Has to turn her invisible. Really good play, that.
Yeah, really good right there. The Headhunter runs off to the King. Now, the Barbarians in the Axe should help take care of that Headhunter. World Champion moving her way to the left towards that scatter shot to be able to grab this value. I'm seeing a jump spell. The Queen does have her ability. There it is. We're going to force this Queen into the middle multi. As long as this World Champion can grab this value, the Queen can stay alive. This is looking solid.
Oh, she got the scatter shot at the last moment. Wow. I think the invisibility was for the Royal Champion, but he obviously had to use it for the Queen. Worked out in the end, and now you see the Lalo just drifting in towards the Eagle. But this central multi-target Inferno is crucial. The Queen has to get there. She steps up. Come on, take that out quick enough so the Lalo doesn't go. We know how dangerous the inside is, and she does manage to do that.
Yes, here comes the Lalo around, finding a bunch of red air bombs. The scatter shot is still standing. Oh no, the balloons! He's got one haste.
He's got a
These
haste,
balloons are next to no health though, Judo.
What is inside his Stone Slammer? That is the question. The balloons go down, but out come the reinforcement balloons. They split up. And with the scatter shot going down, he's still got the Expo, the Archer Tower. It might just be too much here for Lenade.
The Queen died off in the core there. The Air Expo is still standing. He needs the minions and the Warden with the Owl still to move around. The Dragon, they target onto the Expo. What? Oh, wow. The Expo goes down. Now it's just the Wizard Tower, the biggest threat remaining with 28 seconds. I think he's got it here, Judo.
Why did I ever doubt
Oh.
him? The hasted dragon
Wow.
moving in towards the expo, taking that down. And in the end, it wasn't even close. Leonid spinning things around, getting the 3-star. And now it is definitely advantage to alternate attacks.
Absolutely. With those 3 stars coming in, Leonid answers. It's only his second out of the 9 hits from the pre-qualifiers, including today. So Leonid is feeling good to finally add another 3-star to the board for alternate attacks. And there is that Queen charge Lala. We're seeing it right there. Had quite a bit of time still remaining, but that dragon going to that Air Expo was clutch to help finish it off.
He will be so happy. I know the standards that all of the alternate attack players hold themselves to, and he will just have a sense of relief here. But I was waiting for your emotional response, Carbon.
Oh,
Cynthia
my.
with his Hog Riders, and it looks like a Skelly Donut moving in first.
This is his favorite attack. He's doing it right here with the raged up skeletons. They'll take down the clan castle, the scatter shot, the 34 hogs. Everyone tells Cynthia the hogs meta is gone at Town Hall 14, but he's going to try to prove us wrong here, Judo.
Well, he's taken the clan castle down and the central scatter shot. And now the heroes move in. We see this with these styles of attacks, taking out the core of the base. Then you have the hero dive portion. It's very slow and progressionally planned, but if you're wanting to do this at home, it is a strategy that's a little bit less chaotic, I feel, than when you are blasting everything into the ring style bases as we've seen earlier.
Yeah, one thing that I do see here is he did take down one of the bomb towers there up at the top side. I don't see a second one, so he might have grabbed both. Pops the warden ability right away. Headhunters do come through. Needs to get through the royal champion, through the king, and through the queen on this backside. Oh, that's going to be a lot, but the hogs are pushing their way through. Headhunters are clearing them. The eagle is on the backside. This is going to be a tough section to get through here.
It certainly is. One thing I always recognize about Cynthia's Hog Rider attacks is, Stone Slammer on the back end as well. Just, wow.
Did I see a hound coming in to help protect that Stone Slammer there, pulling traps so it can make its way across? These hogs pushing their way through. The queen's still standing in the core. The scatter shot locks into the queen. He's got a freeze. The road champion's got an ability. Cynthia coming in with the hogs, getting it done. Beautiful attack. The road champion should be able to help clutch this. The Yetis are doing it on the bottom side with the wizards for cleanup. He gets it and proves us wrong when MCS need the 3-star answer, and they get it right here.
A minute left. Royal Champion's ability, not even used, uses it just for fun at the end. Who said the Hog Riders didn't work? Cynthia can prove you wrong, and he does that again and again. One thing I do notice about his attacks, I was going to mention until he started using all sorts around the base. He always uses early heal spells and an early warden ability to just protect as many Hog Riders as he can, so he's got them moving through the base.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Even though the hound flew across from the right side, the Stone Slammer was the one that found 2 sinking air mines. So imagine if the hound pulled that, the Stone Slammer would have been able to stay up even longer. There were so many giant bombs next to the Eagle Artillery section. The hogs just moved right around, but here we go. Valet looking to add another 3-star to the board. This was the world's MVP from last year, coming in with 5 lightnings, and he loves to do the Lalo.
Well, this could be the difference maker. This is where alternate attacks have the war in their hands. MCES just trying to keep the pressure on, but we've seen how good Varley's first attack was earlier on today. He had so many troops left. If anything, wait a second. He's turned buildings invisible at the bottom to use the Royal Champion's ability to the multi-target Inferno. But the Battle Builder is repairing it up. Lightning spells, Earthquake, and he gets it.
Wow, he barely gets that. I think I was doing the time on that. I think you have about 10 seconds before that builder can repair an Inferno tower in time. I was doing the testing when the initial update came out. Because, hey, if that builder repairs too quickly, then it will not go down. Volley taking perfect advantage of the invisibility spell. And almost 50% of this base has been taken out here, Judo.
Scatter shot is about to go down as well. And when we think of major defenses, there's one Inferno Tower in the Town Hall. That is it.
Yeah.
How does he do it?
I mean,
if anybody can stop us in our tracks, I was busy explaining something, I've forgotten now, and he just shocked me with the creativity of that RC shield. I don't think there's anything can go wrong here, really. The Tornado Trap, but he's got so many spells, the Grand Warden ability, just holding on to that for the Town Hall. Vale just seems to get better and better.
He is crushing this. There is the Warden ability for the balloons passing right over the Town Hall. He's got one extra haste to use on the backside of this base. Takes down the air defenses. There are the sinking air mines right there. But an absolutely crushing 3-star coming in from Volley, taking down Tryhard's base and showing the strength of the Zap Lalo. And everyone's like, Carbon, I would love to learn Lalo. It's one of the hardest attacks in the game to do, but when it's done right, it's one of the most amazing attacks to watch, and Volley just does it perfectly right there.
It is so powerful when you see just the precision that these players have. Vale winning the war for alternate attacks. MCES cannot catch up at this stage, but it's double elimination, remember, so they will have another matchup, meaning they want to try and get as much percentage and stars as they can, and we've almost got this rivalry between alternate attacks and MCES now, two of the best teams in the world right now. So MCES will be wanting to try and keep the mental pressure onto alternate attacks in case they end up facing them again later on this weekend.
Absolutely. Arium wants to get this 3-star. Remember, these players can rerun the bases if they want. They could just move traps around, maybe kind of really get into the mental game of their opponent, being, hey, you just ran this base against the other opponent earlier the other day. You're running it again. It's been done before. Let's see what happens here with another anti-2-star base with the Town all the way in the core. Starting off with the Lightning, Royal Champion helped set a beautiful funnel. He's also got that log launcher, Judah.
Yeah, he's already carved out pretty much the right-hand side of the base. RC has done a phenomenal job. He's got pathing on the left-hand side, log launcher moving in. Again here, we see Arium taking on Vale's Hero Dive Lalo. We always see explosive attacks by him, and that is exactly what Arium is doing here, because if he can get in towards the Town Hall, he can take out pretty much all of the base before the Lalo begins. Look at that 1 minion for the Icehound Carbon to the right-hand side.
He won minions over there, but wait a second. He didn't break through the wall. The Ice Golems did break through the wall with that Warden Eternal Tome. It was the defending Ice Golems that stopped the log launcher in its tracks from opening it. The Headhunter comes into the core. Can this Queen continue the backside? Another freeze is being used. He has yet to start the Lalo, but we've seen it before. That Warden being used can be a huge detriment because he doesn't have the Warden for the Lalo around the base.
Yeah, we've seen this by the attack of Remio in this war, where once he punched into the center, just lost momentum because it's so hard to predict with all of the damage. I think this looks a lot better for Arium. He's taken out the Town Hall, and look at the Electro Owl. The damage that it does is actually pretty significant. He can haste the balloons over to the stones, the scatter shot, and now he's just got the Eagle and the multi, and as you can see, he can freeze both of them at the same time.
Oh, the balloons are pushing the way in. They land on the Eagle artillery. They take it down. They're moving to the multi-target Inferno, and it was perfect Lalo pathing here. The two Hounds still stand. They don't even pop. He would love for them to pop to have the cleanup, but he's got just under 50 seconds left, and this is a beautiful triple coming in from Arium. But even with this 3-star, only puts MCS at 13 stars in alternate attacks. Look at that. 14 stars and a 99%. Incredible performance, and alternate attacks are going to be victorious here. 14 stars, 99. Boom was the only fail at 97% average destruction. So congratulations